Welcome to my TikTok series all about death, and this is part 2. I will be sharing my near-death experience. I actually talk about this very openly, and I gave a TEDx talk on shifting from victim survivor to thriver, and I did talk about my near-death experience. So if you want to listen to that and watch it, I actually have a link in my bio, all the way at the bottom for my TEDx talk if you want to hear it. So I'm going to give a little background context before I talk about what actually happened when I died. I grew up with a lot of trauma. I was sexually abused by my father for 7 years since I was 10. I got uprooted from my family when I was a baby. I didn't know my parents until I was 5. I had problems with addictions, anxiety, depression. I first committed suicide attempted to commit suicide when I was 14 and did several times after. So when this happened, I did not do any healing work. I actually was taught to push all that down. When I was younger, I tried to tell a loved one about what happened and they didn't believe me. That was actually my first suicide attempt. And I was just told to never talk about it again. So I suppressed everything. I was a high achiever. I did very well in school. I was a high functioning depressive, did very well in my corporate career back then. I was a marketing director, and every chance I got, I would numb all the voices in my head with partying and excessive drinking. So in 2014, on one of those days that I was partying, this was also a time that it was a really, really low period in my life because that same month, just a few weeks ago, my niece and my nephew died within a week from each other. My niece was 6 months old, a beautiful baby, and my nephew was 8 months old and died of SIDS. And so there was just a lot of turmoil, and it bubbled. And when I partied, I would push myself to the limit. And on this day, I was over it. I thought that life would be better, everyone would be better without me, and so I really pushed myself to the limit. When I was overdosing, my spirit, my soul actually left my body and was hovering over myself, and it was this big room, this scene. It was in the living room that had high ceilings. I remember being up, looking down at everything. And I saw basically what would have happened to me. I saw myself convulsing. I saw myself take my last breath. I saw the paramedics come and put me in a body bag. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time, but follow for more. I'm going to do a part 2 on it.